Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite and friendly tech YouTuber, Mr. Ofori here. In this video, we're going to learn how to deploy our Python Django project to PythonAnywhere. This is our first video we are creating in the year 2026. So happy new year to you. And let's go straight into the course. The first thing we are supposed to do is to create an account with PythonAnywhere. So that's what we are going to do right now. So when you open your browser, you search for PythonAnywhere and then you go to login. When you click on login, you click on sign up because we don't have an account yet. So you create a beginner friendly account. Then after creating the beginner friendly account, you use your username. So I'll do mine, maybe Mr. Ofori for my YouTube, and then my email will be this. Then my password will be, oh no, I think so. You enter your password as well, and then you agree to their terms and conditions. Then you register. When you register a new account, so you can save it. So they will send me a new email, right, which I need to verify. I'm going to do that right away. So my Gmail, sorry. Okay, so a confirmation link was sent to your email. So you just need to look for that link and then you confirm. Okay, so mine is here. So this is my link. Click this link. So I'll click on this link to confirm. Enter. So great. So now this is my interface. This is my dashboard. This is my workspace. After you have successfully logged in, okay, the next thing you're supposed to do is to deploy the Django project to PythonAnywhere. But we have two ways to do this. But before you even start deploying or before you do anything, I would have to open my file to let you know some few things, okay? So this is my Django app or my Django project. Before you deploy your work, you ensure that your allowed host settings is intact, and also your debug settings is also intact. And also please keep all your secret keys in a .env file, like I have done mine here. So all my secret, let's say secret values or whatever are in my .env file. So you are supposed to ensure you follow this principle. It's a standard one in the industry, so you are supposed to follow it. So let's go back to our PythonAnywhere. So on PythonAnywhere, you go to consoles, because now we have two ways to do this. The first one is to either push your code to GitHub and then you pull or you clone the work on PythonAnywhere, or the second procedure is to just go to files on the dashboard. Then you would browse through your local files and you upload your backend file from that end. But for the sake of this course, we are going to do the two process. The first one is to we're going to do the GitHub process first. So we will clone our work by going to console. When we open console on PythonAnywhere, we click on bash here. With Python, you have, okay, so I just need to delete this one, and then I create a new bash. So we are about to clone our work here, right? Our work is already on GitHub. So we do git clone. Then we go to GitHub and copy the code for our project directory on GitHub. So we just come here to copy it. I have pushed mine to GitHub already, so you can also do that. We go to PythonAnywhere and then we paste the link here. After pasting the link, we hit on enter and it will be done shortly. So when we are done, the next thing is to what? Enter that directory. But before we even enter the, okay, let's first enter our directory. So we do cd, which is change directory, then we do ecom pro. Okay, so we do ecom pro, then let's do ls to see the various directories and files in this particular folder. So we have our cat folder, we have our cat, we have, sorry, ecom pro backend, that's a project for Django, and the rest. So the next thing we are going to do is to create an env file here, so like a virtual environment basically. So we want to create a new virtual environment for our PythonAnywhere. So we'll do Python, then I have a version of 3.12, so I'll be using Python 3.12. Then we do v and v. So we'll do this and then we hit on enter. So we are creating a new virtual environment. You get it? After creating a new virtual environment, the next thing is to what? Activate the virtual environment. And how do we do that? We will do this by using the source. So we'll do this by source, then we do virtual environment, which is short form v, then / we do bin, and then what? We activate the virtual environment. Now after activating it, you notice we have v here, then our ecom pro directory. So the next thing we'll do is to install. First of all, we need to upgrade our pip. So the pip version we are using, we just want to upgrade it before we continue with the process. So we'll do pip install, then we do upgrade pip, right? So yeah, so this is already, our requirement is already satisfied. Enter. Okay, sure. So once it's done, successfully installed, the next thing is to what? Check something. So we'll do ls again. So I show you something. So after we do ls, which is we are listing all the directories of files in this particular ecom backend folder, we have here requirements.txt. Now our requirement.txt file contains all our installed packages. You get it? So our Django that we installed, our REST framework, and all the other packages that we installed, and our modules also. So we would have to install this particular requirement.txt in this virtual environment we just created. So we are going to do pip install r, then we do requirement. Please ensure you name it well, yes, or whatever name you named your own. You do install requirement.txt. I think we are right. Good. So it is installing all our packages, everything that we have in it. It is installing in this our new virtual environment. Now when this is done, we would have to do the next thing by what? Working on our files. So we'll wait for this to finish loading, then we go to the next step. Good. So after the whole thing is done, installing, we now go back to our dashboard. Then we go to files to also configure some settings also. So we go to files, and then so this is our backend project that we just cloned. So we hit on it to see our files, everything, whether it's intact or not. So you see our product folder, our others and all that, they are all intact files. So over here I would have to create a new file, but let's first let's first do this. So you go to files, and then when you come to files, you will see all the your files that you have. So this is the one we just cloned from GitHub, and all our file directories and also our folders are intact for us. So we will now go back to web. Okay, so you click on web here, and then you add a new web app. So you click on add new web app, and then you go to what next. Now over here, this is where most of you get it wrong. You're not supposed to click on Django here. Despite the fact that you are working with a Django or you are working on a Django project, does not warrant or guarantee you to click on Django over here. So you are supposed to click on manual configuration, right? And then you're supposed to know your Django what is it called? Your Python version also. So if you don't know how to do that, I'm going to place a documentation on how to get to know your Python version, right? So mine is 3.12. So I'll click on that and then click on next. Now when you click on next, you're supposed to what you're supposed to see the same thing I'm also seeing here. So we have created our web app perfectly well. Now the next thing you are supposed to do is to what? Configure our source code. So this is going to be the source code. This is where everything will be referring to. All our work must be coming back to fetch whatever it wants from the source code. So to configure our source code, we will go to files, and then we will click on our product this way. Sorry, our the file, the directory that we cloned, right? The project that we cloned. So we click on it, and then we copy this path. So you copy this, you highlight this, and then you copy. So this is our username, and then this is our project name. You get it. And then you go back to web, then you paste. So you hit on this, and then you paste what you just copied. Then you click on this guy here. Now you already see our working directory is what? Home, and then the username. Our source code is going to contain the folder that has all our work in it. Okay, so let's go to the next one. We are supposed to what? Also configure static files also. So for our static file, you realize when I open my my code, you can see I have media here, right? Where is it? You can see I have media here. So I have some images stored there. So that is what is taking my I would have to configure that to take my media files. When I open, let me show you what is inside that folder. So you realize I have my product images, the one I upload from the backend, and then also the user profile images also. So I'd have to configure the settings to capture that file. So the path will be here. Go to files, and then you click on backend, econ pro backend, your project name. Then you go to media. Once you go to media, you have your file path. Then you just copy it. You highlight and then you copy. You go back to web, and then you do you just go to the directory, and then you paste what you copied, right? After pasting what you copied, then you hit on enter. I'll enter a new path name for my static folders, for my static files also. So I'll do static, then hit on enter. Then over here, I'll have where is it? I'll have my O. Then I'll have econ pro or Mr. Fori. Always don't forget the username comes and then what? The project name continues. Econ pro backend. And then what? Static files. So why am I doing this? Static files. This is because when you come to our project, we have here I have my static files that I configured, right? So this is for the ones I will be uploading, and this is going to handle the backend, like the backend, what's it called? The backend interface for me. So the backend dashboard interface, that is going to handle that for me. So let me change this. Well, okay, sure. So when you are done with this file, settings, you click on reload to what? To reload your whole web application for you. Then the next thing we'll be doing is to create a .env file on PythonAnywhere also. So you see this WSGI configuration file, just open it in a new tab. And then when you open it, we are going to write some code here. Good. So you clear all these things because we don't need it. We only need Django here. We only need Django. So we will clear all this. We are going to clear all this. And then we modify this. So my site will be what? Our econ pro, right? Econ pro backend. And then my site here too will be what? Econ pro backend. Then after that, we now need our .env. So before we even configure the .env file here, we first need to so you have to uncomment this also. So uncomment this, yeah, and then we save. Good. So we go back to our files, and then we create a .env file. So we come to econ pro backend, then we go to a new file. So we do .env. That's a new file, and then we will write this code in it. So we'll now paste all our secret what's it called, values here, and then we save it. When you save it, you go back to your dashboard, or you go back to web, and then on web we will open this guy here again. So we open a new tab. In our new tab, we'll add this code to our Python Django WSGI file. So we'll do load. So we are about to load the .env file here, but first of all we have to import .env. So from .env we import load .env, right? And then we do project folder is equal to os dot the path dot expand user, right? Then the user will be our home. It will be what? Home, and then the username, which is still free. Then the next one is what? Ecom, the my site. So ecom pro backend. Then we will close. Then the last thing we'll do is to load the env file. So dot env file, and we'll do what? os dot path dot join. We're about to join the project, whatever, to the env, the project folder, to the what? .env. So yeah, this is what we will be doing. That is if you have some secret keys. Okay, I have secret keys because the project I was doing is about an e-commerce, a mini e-commerce project, a web application. So I needed some secret keys from Paystack and all that. So that's the reason why I am using this formula. But if you don't have any secret keys, then you have nothing to worry about. You just go straight and continue from where from where I landed before opening the WSGI file. So the syntax is error. Sorry, the syntax has an error. Okay, so we load .env and then os. Oh, sorry, I need to cover this here. Okay, sure. And then you say good. So yeah, it has saved now. We reload it and then we go to our dashboard. Now when you come to dashboard, you go to your web and then you click on, we are coming to check if our work is going to run all right for us, right? So we are done with our settings and our configurations. The next thing we are supposed to do is to check if our work will work for us. So I'll open this in a new tab and then I'll see what they will tell me. So if something went wrong, they will let me know and then we'll configure, or we'll go into it and solve whatever the problem is. Oh yeah. I need to add my virtual environment path, right? So before you realize they are like something went wrong. But before that, let's configure our virtual environment path also. So our virtual environment, we'll locate it in file, and then we go to our project directory. Then we go to what? Virtual environment. So we click on VE and V, then we copy this path. So we'll come back to our web to configure that. So we here, then we paste it here, then we do what? Hit on. So yeah, so they said something went wrong. We'll check it out later. Let's first reload our work, and then what? We open this in a new tab. So something went wrong again. So don't worry, we'll have to look at what it is. So we'll open there, and then we see what the error is saying. So the error says that what's the time now? It's 3:09. So yeah, so it starts from here. So running. So what? Okay. So they're saying no module name REST framework. So we just need to install that. Install simple JWT. JWT in Django. So keep install Django REST framework simple JWT. So we are going to install that right away. So yeah, so you copy this, and then you go back to your console, then you paste it here. So yeah, so they said requirement already satisfied. So yeah, let's try it one more time. We need to save this well. Okay, so when this is done, we just come here to load it again. Then we try it once more. Okay, so check the site server, the domain. Let's check it. 15. So from here. Okay, so they are saying no module name .env. So we just need to install that also. So we just do install .env. So some of these errors are what you can face, right? I didn't want to cut the video and solve it, and you wouldn't know, and you wouldn't get to see what I did back doors. That's why I'm doing all of these things with you here, right? And you just paste. So we will install python.env here. Then we hit on enter. When we are done with that, we can try again and see what our error will be. Error is part of the life that we have chosen to live. Yeah. Now we have installed our .env package already. So let's run it one more time. Good. That is it. So I made it in a way that if it is successful, we would see welcome to Ecom Pro backend. So you'd see this at my you see this at when you go to the Ecom Pro backend, and then you go to URL. So the home page, I have my views here. Welcome to Ecom Pro backend. So yeah, thank you very much for staying with me. If you want to check your admin dashboard and whatever, you just need to do this, and then you go to admin. Yeah, this is looking very ugly, right? Now if you want to have the normal Django admin interface, the nice one that you normally see, right, then please check the description, because I'm going to put the steps on how to do that in the description. Okay, it's just some few steps, then you can get your perfect Django user interface. So thank you for staying with me. If this video helped you, if you really benefited from this video, then don't forget we are in a new year, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Peace out.